Today is two-stroke day. We're going to take the very rare, never sold in America, Honda NS250R and the sold to everybody in the world, RD400 Yamaha two-strokes. We're going to have a day of two-stroking out on Harriman Park and beyond in Longmeadow. And whenever we get the two-strokes together, we just go back in time, and I don't even know if we ever recover from these days. It is so much fun just playing with these guys. Now today's one of the days we wait for and patiently, and we try to enjoy it to the max. Luciano called me yesterday. He wanted to see if today was going to be a great day to do two-strokes. He's got his Honda two-stroke ready. I got to get this guy ready, and we're going to be out of here early this morning and hopefully smoke up the Bear Mountain area. But of course, the first thing to do every day when you try to get out of here early, it's a parking lot attendant job. Moving motorcycles, cleaning them, checking oil, checking tires, feeding the fish, feeding the giraffe, and get out of here. We really want to get out of here early while the air is nice and cool. Now, for both Luciano and I, going back and being able to just relive our racing days, I used to race this type of bike, RDs. So did Luciano. He also raced H1s. And having these bikes, now this one, my Yamaha is 44 years old. His NS, I'm not sure how old it is, but it's up there. And these bikes, that bike NS was never available in the United States. Mark Morgan has one, but I think that's the only two I've ever seen. So for us to get out on the open road with these, it's just a thrill. And Harriman Park is the perfect place, Longmeadow, that whole area is just great for doing what I call play racing and chasing each other around the parking lot and doing the things that make having these bikes and make doing all the maintenance on them fun. They need to be constantly maintained. Carburetors need constant tweaking. And the weather today was predicted to be ultra hot, so I wanted to make sure there was no chance that we seize these babies up. And we're always real careful, of course. These are treasures. You just can't go replace them at a motorcycle store. And the little maintenance, constantly maintaining them, keeps them running on the razor edge. Okay, boys, come on, you can do it. So it's two-stroke day here at the Honda dealer. That thing still looks good. I wish Mark Morgan was around with his, then we'd really have some fun. It's going to be a good day though. It looks like it's going to be pretty nice.
It's going to be pretty warm.
Yeah, it's going to get hot later, I know that, but this ran okay on the way up here, so let's make the most out of what we got, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anybody who's ever had one of these two-strokes knows that it's a love-hate relationship. Sometimes it's a hate-hate, and sometimes you really hate them. But when you love them, oh my God. And today turned out to be one of those days. They behaved like good teenagers, and we posted bail for them, and we just went out and did what two-strokes do best. Is this one of the wheels we had, the Comstar wheels? We went to that guy that was straightening wheels? The front one?
I replaced the front one.
You just bought another rim?
Yeah.
There was no straightening that rim according to that guy, right?
I you straight it, you put on a vise and you do like this.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Oh well.
The guy wouldn't do it, remember?
I know he would, but that was what he did for a living. They had wheels all over the place
Yeah, but
there.
now probably they never fixed it.
This thing is in nice shape. I'm glad you're taking care of it.
Yeah.
You're turning into me. I'm glad I'm not turning into you. That's the problem.
So I think it bothers me. Somebody broke it up piece of welded.
Oh, they welded it,
How
yeah.
can you possibly break that thing?
Who knows?
Crash?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe this bike's been crashed. Who knows? I know mine's been crashed.
Yeah. Did a nice weld, I tell you.
Yeah. You could clean that up with a little steel wool or something if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can glide a little bit.
Yeah.
Not for me. Oh! Hey!
Oh, you got a spare gas tank. Cool. So what is this made for? Like lemonade or something? Juice? Everybody's going to think they want to take a drink of juice. Wow. That actually works pretty good though.
Yeah, all the thing is it moves around.
Oh, yeah.
Better. This is loose.
Yeah.
Is it no?
Why don't you sit on it? This might be a little problem.
Is it no place to?
You can't put that on a tank?
I guess you could.
You know, like a tank bag. This might even fit in a tank
I may
bag.
need to buy this because I got this is from 1980.
Oh,
Yeah, my brand new one.
that's old underwear. That's don't you hate you put underwear
It
on
doesn't
and it's all
stretch
stretched
anymore.
out? All of my underwear's like that. How many miles you got? 9,000?
Ah, forget that.
9,000. I got what's on mine? Oh, 19, 18? I don't remember.
17.
How much?
17.
17, okay. We put a lot of miles on these bikes, but I got to get that tire on. I just need it, you know, with the baby going to swim every day, I don't get the time. I got to change the tire. A couple other things. I don't remember what else. I got a list of stuff I want to do before the winter comes. So we hung around and we tried to invite Craig, who has a 350 Yamaha. He couldn't make it today. And we were just looking at the bikes and looking for things that are going to fall off or not fall off. Not so sure about the gas tank on the back of the seat. But anyway, what can I say? And both of these bikes are just fun to ride. And when you have modern bikes with fuel injection, believe me, you're not missing a thing. It's a constant struggle to keep them running right on the razor edge. But once you get it, and once you're going through the gears up and down and going through it's so worth it. And for me, it brings back memories of the days when everybody had one of these or two, and we used to go to AAMRR races with them, and I know Ray did, and oh my God, just endless. And Mark Morgan, it was endless amounts of great memories. Now it's this section here, and we don't have our radar detector today, and Lucian doesn't have one at all. So what happened is right here, a couple of times I've seen in that little park on the side where they park, and the radar gun, right there, and the radar detector goes off, and they got you. But right here, no problem. And luckily, we weren't really going that fast in this area anyway. But when I don't have the radar detector, I'm always really careful about the spots I know that are very common, where they tend to park the cars and look up the road. Now, both of these bikes are relatively quiet too, so we're not really announcing our presence. So, but you never just can be too careful. Now, it's nice sometimes when you get clogged up in traffic here and you want to make the run up or down 106, and we wanted to make the run back towards 17. Both of these truck drivers let us go. Very nice. Now, it's right around here. We're going to be coming up on a hairpin soon, and I was thinking about those 10-year-old tires. See, I have the tire for the back already, and I have the front one on order, but I haven't swapped the tires. And 10-year-old tires, I'm just don't have the confidence I should. So I made this video. It's a little bit different than the normal way I normally edit video to try to keep the length down. But in this case, I think it was worth it because I know a lot of people don't know the feeling of two of these two strokes chasing each other up and down the 106 and on Longmeadow there. But it seems like it's just so much fun, and it brings back so many memories of racing around Bridgehampton and Loudon, and oh my God, it just couldn't be a lot more fun. And these bikes need to be shifted constantly and held wide open in places you wouldn't dare. A modern sport bike, you wouldn't dare hold it wide open, or you'd be in a ditch. And that's some of the mystery of the fun of the sound and the smell. And of course, the guy in the back, which is me here today, Luciano has the faster of the two bikes by quite a bit. And the problem is, you're breathing in that two-stroke oil, and it smells so good, you just want the ride to go on basically forever. But it really does. It really is nice. So this day ends on a really positive note. Boy, did we have fun today. This was just an exceptional day, and I hope you enjoy sharing it. Just never get sick of riding this bike and bringing back all the memories of being young and being, well, we'll leave that to the history books. It was a great day. And don't forget to turn the gas off. That's the only downside of this bike. Don't forget to turn the gas off. So I get home from a big two-stroke day, and look what's waiting for me. Oh boy. Oh my God. Jose, if you only knew. If you only knew. On the left are empanadas stuffed with Mexican shrimp and rice. The middle, Indian samosas with beef, potato, and peas, very spicy. And on the right, breakfast empanadas stuffed with ham and eggs. And every time I'm out on a two-stroke, I get more hungry than if I'm out on a four-stroke. And the two-stroke uses more gas too. And believe me, at the end of a day like this, I'm exhausted, I'm sweating. I can't wait to get out of these riding gear and have something to eat and get my feet up. But riding two strokes is a unique thrill, a lot of fun. It's very different than riding four strokes, and it's so reminiscent of those AAMRR days when, well, I don't know how to even describe it to young people, but it was so much fun to be a racer back in those days, and so inexpensive relative to today. But that's how you make good friends at the racetrack. So I hope you enjoy sharing our day aboard this two-strokes. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to fill up the two-stroke oil and shut the gas off.